DKT UPSC CSC। अगर आप केवल सिविल सर्विस परीक्षा के प्रीलिम्स, मेंस और इंटरव्यू के वीडियो देखना चाहते हैं तो सब्सक्राइब करें DKT UPSC CSC चैनल। यहाँ आपको टॉपर्स के वीडियो रैंक के हिसाब से अरेंज मिलेंगे। चैनल के लिंक के लिए डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में जाएं।
Namaskar, I am Maitri Naidu and I have secured All India Rank 27 in Civil Services Exam 2020. आज मैं आपके साथ अपने प्रीवियस सर्विस इंडियन ट्रेड सर्विस के बारे में कुछ डिस्कस करना चाहूँगी। बिफोर आई डू दैट आई वुड लाइक टू गिव यू अ लिटिल बिट ऑफ बैकग्राउंड अबाउट माई सेल्फ. This was my fourth attempt. I gave my first attempt in 2016. In my second attempt in 2017, I cleared the exam for the first time and secured All India Rank 239. मेरा फर्स्ट प्रेफरेंस फॉरेन सर्विस था एंड सेकेंड प्रेफरेंस वाज इंडियन ट्रेड सर्विस. I was allotted the same and I have been working as assistant DGFT in Ahmedabad for the past 2 years. This is my background. Even though the Indian Trade Service has been in existence since the 1980s, मुझे ना सिर्फ एस्पिरेंट से बट अपने बाकी सर्विसेज के कॉलीग से भी ये क्वेश्चन आता है कि आप एक्चुअली काम क्या करते हैं. So that is the question that I will look towards answering today, and I hope I can explain my service preferences through this video as well. Now, the Indian Trade Service works under the control of the Directorate General of Foreign Trade, and I have been posted in the regional authority of the DGFT itself for the last 2 years. So what is the DGFT? DGFT is an attached body of the Ministry of Commerce. So commerce से related हमारा काम है, international trade से related हमारा काम है. Before we started working, we had a 9-month-long training period. Of course, prior to that, we had the 3-month foundation course with the remaining services. In the training itself, we had various modules which included a lot of coursework as well as work with various bodies under the Ministry of Commerce. Now, my batchmate has covered the training part of it in a previous video, so I will not go into detail on that. I will just give a brief overview. The academic part of it is actually taught at the Indian Institute of Foreign Trade, Delhi. So our training is in Delhi itself. It is unique in the sense that we focus a lot more on academics work than most of the other academies do, which are more service oriented. We also had attachments with DGFT, with DGTR, with Department of Commerce, with the various SEZs. So we would travel a lot. We had 4-5 days, 1 week attachments also. We traveled to Kochi, to Hyderabad, to Kolkata. We had a 2 weeks long attachment in Mumbai where we understood how the work of DGFT interacts with the work of customs as well. Once we complete the training portion, what does the first posting of an Indian Trade Service officer look like? So my posting, as I said, was in the regional authority, and that is generally the case. In the first posting itself, you will be attached with you will be posted to the field formations of the DGFT. Now the work we do here is broadly of two kinds. Number one, we implement a lot of the incentive schemes that the government of India has formulated through the foreign trade policy. So that is one of the major roles of the DGFT. It is the formulation and implementation of the foreign trade policy. Now ये कुछ schemes आपने सुनी भी होंगी जब आप अपने तैयारी कर रहे होंगे GS3 के लिए. ट्रेड रिलेटेड पॉलिसीज़ में आपने ये पढ़ा भी होगा, जैसे एडवांस ऑथराइजेशन स्कीम है या EPCG स्कीम है. तो इन स्कीम की इम्प्लीमेंटेशंस को हम सुपरवाइज करते हैं. अगर कोई भी एक्सपोर्टर हमसे कोई बेनिफिट लेने आ रहा है, आइदर फॉर एक्सपोर्ट और फॉर इम्पोर्ट, तो वो बेनिफिट उन्हें सही तरीके से जा रहा है कि नहीं, व्हाट आर द वेरियस पैरामीटर्स अंडर विच ये बेनिफिट्स उन्हें देने चाहिए. सो फॉर दिस वी रिलाई ऑन बोथ द फॉरेन ट्रेड पॉलिसी, द हैंडबुक ऑफ प्रोसीजर्स एंड द वेरियस अदर डॉक्यूमेंट्स, द ट्रेड नोटिसेस, द पब्लिक नोटिसेस दैट कम आउट फ्रॉम time to time. So this is some of the regular work that we do. In addition, there is some really exciting work that we have been doing for the past more than a year now, which is related to the District Export Hub Initiative. Under this initiative, हम हर district के लिए एक export plan बना रहे हैं. हर district में under the collector's chairpersonship, the district export promotion committees have been set up. Through these committees, we are trying to make focused plans and focused strategies for development of export from the district level itself. This has been very exciting work for me because one of the main reasons I chose trade service over a lot of other services is the opportunity for policy making. काफ़ी सारे सर्विसेज पे स्पेशली एट द इनिशियल लेवल आपको ज़्यादातर या तो फाइल वर्क रहेगा या रूटीन इम्प्लीमेंटेशन का काम रहेगा, पॉलिसी वर्क ज़्यादा नहीं रहता है. दिस वॉज वन ऑफ द एडवांटेजेस दैट आई हैड बीइंग इन द इंडियन ट्रेड सर्विस. द अदर पार्ट दैट इज़ एक्साइटिंग फॉर मी पर्सनली इज़ द निर्यात बंधु इनिशिएटिव. अंडर दिस वी इंटरैक्ट विथ न्यू एंड पोटेंशियल एक्सपोर्टर्स. अगर उन्हें कोई गाइडेंस चाहिए या हैंड होल्डिंग चाहिए, हम उसके लिए प्रोग्राम्स कंडक्ट करवाते हैं. सो देर इज़ अ लॉट ऑफ इंटरैक्शन विद द एक्सपोर्टर्स, अ लॉट ऑफ इंटरैक्शन विद द स्टेक होल्डर्स एज वेल. These are almost regular programs. For instance, in my regional authority, I used to do a program every month where I would interact with the exporters. This direct interaction also helps me appreciate the importance of the schemes that I am developing and gives me more inputs for what changes can be made in the policies at the higher level. This is some of the regular work that we do in the regional authority of DGFT. As I said, the most likely posting, first posting will be to the regional authority of DGFT itself. But as you proceed along your career, there are various other places where you can also be posted. There is the Department of Commerce, which looks after a diverse range of areas such as trade negotiations with other countries. आपकी posting वहाँ पर भी हो सकती है. Or the different policies of the WTO, how they are negotiated, how they are implemented, that is also done through the DOC. In addition, you can be posted to the Directorate General of Trade Remedies. Trade Remedies is a specific area of trade promotion and trade facilitation job. If you go through the training process of Indian Trade Service, आपको समझ में आएगा the value of that for the domestic industry. So वहाँ आपकी posting हो सकती है. In addition, there are SEZs, there are positions of development commissioners in SEZs. Now SEZs again offer a great area of opportunity in terms of the amount of decision making power that you will have, the level of changes that you can make. So that is also one of the opportunities that you can have. There are also bodies like commodity bodies, उसमें भी आपके postings हो सकती हैं, वहाँ पे भी आप काफ़ी interesting काम कर सकते हैं. Now just as the foreign trade policy is reformulated every year, आपके cadre का जो structure है और उसका जो काम है वो भी कुछ सालों में review होता है. So currently the process is going on for Indian Trade Service as well. So we are also anticipating some changes in the near future. One of the proposals has been to post people in the consulates abroad, commercial consulates जहाँ पे trade related काम होता है. One of the current avenues includes the posting at Geneva as well, so working with WTO. So these are some of the avenues that you can have, but these are at the senior level. आपको first posting most probably will be in the regional authority of DGFT itself. So now I'll sum it up. I'll give a brief summary of the pros and cons of being in Indian Trade Service. Now the pros, as I have seen it, the biggest pro is in terms of the nature of work. There is really no comparison in terms of the variety and the opportunity that it offers. The policy work is there. You can do regular work. अगर आपको करना है implementation का file work भी होगा आपका, and in addition आपका थोड़ा additional thinking वाला काम होगा, थोड़ा creative work होगा जिसमें आप plans बना सकते हैं. आप अपने district में जो administration है उनको भी motivate कर सकते हैं, उनको support कर सकते हैं in implementing new things. I was fortunate in that I was posted to Gujarat, where there is a lot of enthusiasm from the state government as well as the district administration in promoting exports. So we have really been able to do some good work on that front. Another advantage of this is that it is a small service. So whatever work you do, if you do good work, it gets recognized quickly. The disadvantage is that कि अगर आप कुछ गड़बड़ करते हैं तो वो भी सबको पता चल जाता है. So this is, I found, one of the pros. Another pro is the level of interaction at the ground level जो आप अपने stakeholders से कर सकते हैं. Public interaction काफ़ी ज़्यादा है. Both in terms of your regular work के लिए भी public आती है, आपसे कुछ queries है, questions है, वो भी पूछती है. In terms of the plans and policies and निर्यात बंधु as well. So आप नए लोगों को भी export की तरफ लेकर आ सकते हैं. So that is another pro that I have found in the service. So these are the major pros in terms of the work. Some of the cons that I would like to share with you are in terms of infrastructure. So we do not have service accommodation. We can access the general pool wherever it is available. Now it was not available in Ahmedabad, Gandhinagar mein tha, which was a little far for me. So I was staying in rented accommodation. Again, the pro part that I should have mentioned is that most of the postings are in big cities. So you will always get good facilities. The regional authorities are all in cities, so आपको कुछ ना कुछ facilities रहने की मिल जाएंगी. Similarly, vehicle is not available unless you are the head of office. So these are some of the negatives, and the constraint is in terms of resources, manpower की कमी है. So you will do a lot of work, which I find it to be a positive. कि it will give me a lot more experience. I learned very quickly in Ahmedabad, which was again a very busy office in itself, and due to the shortage of manpower. So there are challenges. Whether you turn it into a pro or a con is very much up to you. I would say that this service has a lot of great potential, and that once you enter into it, you will realize that the opportunities that it offers are really endless. I am looking forward to some great changes also happening in the near future. So I hope this video is useful in you making your decisions कि आपको कौन सी service preferences भरनी चाहिए. Thank you for watching me on DKT.